Hey guys, welcome to the Faithful Prepper. Today is January 1st, 2021. So happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had a good, fun night last night and were able to enjoy it with friends and family, or by yourself if you prefer that. Whatever is most enjoyable for you. My husband took at least most of the kids sledding. I just have the little one here with me, so I just randomly thought I would make a video really quick since it's a little bit quiet in the house, or quieter than normal at least. So on social media, there's been a lot of posts about the new year and how excited people are. And, I think that's great. I'm all about positivity. I'm not a negative person. I'm very optimistic. But I just feel like some people kind of don't have a clue. They're not prepared. I don't know how else to put it, but it's kind of like a lot of people are basically saying that this year is just going to be the funnest year. They're going to be making up for last year. They're going to go on that many more trips and do that many more fun, exciting things. And I guess I just kind of look at it like we just all arrived to a place and there's people, whether you're a prepper, whether you are like just deeply spiritual, and we all show up to this place and we have our armor on. We have like breastplates and helmets and shields and swords, and we are ready to go to war essentially, okay? And all of a sudden, all these other people show up and they're in their bathing suits and they have their pool floaties and their beach balls. And we're all just kind of looking at them like, what you doing? And they're like, oh, we're just so excited. We're here for the fun. We're here for the party. And the rest of us are like, yeah, it's not a party, but yeah, we're going to war. So, and I don't mean physically, although, there's nothing that I wouldn't be surprised by absolutely anything. Anyways, I'm not going into what my actual thoughts of what will happen, the many things that could and that possibly will be happening this year. But okay, so I'm not trying to scare you guys with a little war scenario, but my point is we need to come into this year stronger. We need to come into this year like the warriors that we are, okay? No, I'm not saying be fearful, be scared, you're going up against something hard and you're supposed to be freaked out and nervous. No, I want you to come into this, like I said, like a warrior. I want you to come into this with a strong, determined attitude. I want you to come into this with all your might and with your strength and with your high spirits. I want you to be determined to know that, hey, no matter what 2021 throws at me, we're going to overcome it, guys. We're going to beat it. We're going to get through. We will come out better and stronger in the end. So instead of showing up in our swimsuits and ready to party, I'm not saying there's not going to be some partying. I'm not saying we're not going to have fun at all. I'm not saying we're just going to live in fear and it's going to be miserable. But if you come into it with that mentality and that approach of just, we're just going to have fun and live it up, you're going to be disappointed, okay? You're going to have a really hard time. But if you already come into this like, all right, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to go to it, I'm ready to go to work, you're sorry guys, I didn't prepare for this video. I'm just like literally just throwing out whatever. You're just gonna be so much more ready. And then if it's not as bad, we're gonna be pleasantly surprised. We're gonna be like, sweet, that year actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I brought all my stuff. I was ready to fight and I didn't even need all of it yet, you know? Anyways, a lot of you preppers, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, for those of you out there that you have these expectations of 2021, of it just being the greatest, most fun, most thrilling, exciting adventure of your life, just saying, maybe let's bring it down a couple notches, you know, a couple more, just bring it down. And, you know, even if you have, your expectations are here, just drop it low, guys. That's all you need to do. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but honestly, I kind of do that with a lot of things. If you go in with such high expectations, you're more likely to be disappointed. But if you go in with a realistic mindset and just, hey, you know, it is what it is, and no matter what happens, yes, you can have a positive attitude. You can find the good. There's always things that are in your control, and there are good, happy, wholesome, wonderful things that will come out of this year. Absolutely. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom. It's just all going to be horrible, but it's also just not all going to be cupcakes and rainbows, guys. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? You keep your expectations low. Then if the year comes out and it's just an okay year, not totally horrible, not great, well, at least your expectations weren't up here and you were sad by that it wasn't as great as you thought it would be. If you have lower expectations and it turns out okay, then you're going to be pleasantly surprised, okay? If you have low expectations and it turns out to be a year like 2020 or worse, it's okay. You'll be ready. You'll be like, hey, it's all good. I'm ready for this. I have prepared for this. I am strong enough to get through anything. You guys, the Lord will not leave us. We are never alone. Even when we feel we are completely alone, there is no one else on earth who knows what we're going through. They can't understand us or our exact circumstance, our mentality. There is someone who's been through it. He has been there. He understands completely, and he will help us through it. So guys, I just think, again, I'm sorry if I don't really know how to express my thoughts very well on here, but I really do. I don't mean this in a negative way. I just mean this in like a realistic way, that we can still find joy and positivity and good things in this year. But, you know, just to keep it realistic and to think, hey, even if bad things happen, because let's be real, every year of your life, there are hard things you go through. There's things that weren't fun and that were bad or horrible, that were really, really hard. But there's also a lot of good things that come out of every year. You can find the lessons, you can find the joy and the good things, the blessings that came out of any year. So, sorry, this is kind of shaky. Maybe I'll use two hands to hold it up. But yeah, guys, so I really hope this didn't come across wrong. But, you know, I'm trying to help. I want people to be prepared. I want them to be ready. I don't want you to be scared or nervous. I want you to come in ready. I want you to come in with your armor and be like, all right, guys, we're all looking at each other. We're all rallying around each other. You know, we're like, all right, we got this. We're going to stick it out together. We're going to get through this. Anything that comes our way, we can make it. We can deal with it. And we will come out even better on the other side if we allow it to. It really is our mindset and how we see things. If we see things as just bad and horrible, or if we look at it like it's a life lesson, it's experience that will make us stronger. I mean, I've just been thinking a lot about, I've just been relating it to working out. When you're doing strength training and you're trying to get stronger and build your muscles, guys, you don't build your muscle by doing less weights. You don't say, hey, I've hit this point, so I'm just going to lower it. Well, that's not going to make you any stronger. You need to up your weight or up your reps to get stronger, okay? So whenever you're thinking about this year, any day, anytime, when you're going through hard things, just remember that it's making you stronger and that you're going to come out better on the other end. All right, guys, that was a super random just rant. I hope it made some sense to someone, but I just also wanted to say thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel, who have liked and commented and just been there to support this little channel. I really had no idea. Years ago, I wanted to start a channel like this, and you know, it was much more looked down on, frowned upon, to be a prepper or to be into emergency preparedness and self-reliance. And so then when people finally started asking me more and more this year, just more questions and things, and yeah, it was just more normal. More people than ever have been prepping this year. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. Finally, after all these years of thinking about doing it, I'm going to finally start a YouTube channel. I don't care if it just helps one person, one family. If I've made a difference in one family's lives, then that is good enough for me. So I hope that I'm able to help even just a little bit here and there. Maybe just little things you haven't thought of before, or maybe even just motivated you in something that you did already know, but you were like, hey, yeah, I need to do that. I've been planning on it. I know I get that way. I have these plans or these goals, and you just kind of forget them, or you get busy with life. And so even if it's just kind of helping motivate you to keep going with your emergency preparedness goals, anything like that, I have just seriously loved this whole prepping community. It has been so much fun. I had no idea that like just the online friendships, just the community, just the talk, the live streams. I didn't even know about most of your guys' channels until I actually started my own channel. And so it has just been so much fun that I was not expecting. And it's just been so great to find other like-minded people who think and feel the same way. Not really used to finding people like that. So sometimes it's nice that I can just get on here, whether it's on someone else's channel or my channel or just whatever. I can just be myself and just we can talk about exciting emergency preparedness items and food storage and all these things that most people think we're crazy and lame for, but we know it's cool. We know we're cool and we enjoy it. So thank you again for all of your support. It just means a world to me, and I've just been super blown away by how nice you guys all are. I mean, honestly, I think I've had like one or two kind of rude comments, but most of you are just freaking awesome, and you're just so kind and so welcoming and just like ready to support and encourage each other and motivate each other and cheer each other on. So just wanted to say thank you. And guys, we've got this, okay? 2021, it's got nothing on us. We're strong, we're in this together, and it is going to be good because 2021 doesn't know how strong we are. So it's got something else coming for it because we are here. We're ready to take it on. All right, guys, I hope you have a good one. and I will see you next time.